My name is Jeremy Cools. I'm the marketing leader for a company called Katch Kan Limited, and we provide rig safety and zero spill systems to the upstream oil and gas industry. Our company's headquartered in Edmonton, Alberta. That's Canada. And we've come all the way to Australia, halfway around the world, to support our local dealer who has been supplying these systems here to Australia for the last 2 years.
My name's Will Everts. I'm the global sales manager with Katch Kan Limited. I work very closely with Jeremy Cools, our marketing leader. And like Jeremy said, our next phase around the world, after working in 54 countries, is Australia. So we're going to take a little bit of time to demonstrate our systems and give a brief overview on how we can increase your operation efficiency and also reduce your environmental impact.
It's an example of a tong handle guard. It takes 10 minutes to apply the tong handle guard. It makes it so that the rig hand knows exactly where his hands to go at all times. It's a proactive approach to ensuring that skin and steel or bone and steel do not mix. So it's a proactive approach to make sure that their hands are protected at all times. When you're drilling in or tripping out, you lose anywhere from 5 to 15 gallons of drilling fluid through the pipe connection. In the top corner there, you see the reactive approach to popping the pipe up. You get discharge. It's uncontrolled fluid loss is what we're trying to control. So with this Kelly can, which was invented in 1994, we can actually control the fluid loss and redirect it down through the subsurface, through the rotary table into the substructure. So it goes onto this tool joint. It's a super polymer, lightweight, 27 pounds. So the fluid's now redirected down to the subsurface or through the rotary table. The splash guard ensures that all the fluids contained, any fluid that does make it onto the table is channeled in what we call our catch mat. Anti-slip, anti-fatigue, anti-strain surface that prevents injuries, provides traction. The traction buttons keeps you up, elevated off the rig floor, or out of the fluid that could be in there on the floor. And the channeling effect also ensures that the fluid is controlled on the floor as well.
With our stab mat, what we provide to our operators is a chance for them to protect the threads on their drill pipe, their drill string, to make sure that it has the capability to drain through into our anti-fatigue containment matting. As you can see, there's buttons on the stab mat, so it does keep the pipe elevated and allows all of the existing fluid to drain out the bottom into our upper catch can or second stage low profile catch can that will sit underneath in the substructure.
Whether you're drilling on land, offshore, or well servicing, we have an application that works as far as rig safety. We can be on any rig anywhere in the world. So this is the offshore version, and we have the mini Kelly cans and extended mini Kelly cans for your well servicing as well.
So as Jeremy and myself have shown you, that we have a rig safety system that takes care of the operational efficiency on the floor, keeping personnel safe and efficient while still having a continuous effort and development of different systems to make sure that we are redirecting and capturing any drilling fluid that can come in contact with the floor. After we came up with this rig safety system and we had redirected all the fluids, we now needed to come up with a proactive approach to make sure that we can capture the fluids through the rotary table so that we do not contaminate any of the land underneath or any of the water that we could be operating in an offshore situation. So we then moved into a zero spill system, which allowed us to make sure that we can capture 99% of fluids to not only increase the operator's bottom line by saving money on expensive drilling fluids, but also making sure that we're using a proactive approach to protect the environment as well, which is an intangible benefit but can lead to long-term liability issues. So one of our main purposes here in Australia is a lot of your sensitive areas that are being explored right now. There's a big push on making sure that we can show the public that we are making an effort as operators and contractors to protect their land and water. With putting in the RSS and ZSS systems into your operations, we can improve your social license to operate here in Australia like we do in 54 countries around the world. We have a newly launched website, www.katchkan.com, which gives a very good overview of where we are, how our systems are working, and some social proof to see how operators are benefiting, as well as the social community is benefiting as well.